It was a fiery rollover crash that injured 15 and killed 4 people, 2 of them local high school graduates. The 2010 crash near Bishop left a community in mourning. Today, 10 News has learned some of the victims' families are suing the automaker. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina joins us live with new developments on what the car maker didn't install that has them so upset. Steve?
Kim, the primary target of that suit filed here in San Diego's Hall of Justice is Ford Motor Company. The lawyer is saying that the company put profits ahead of safety and should pay heavily for it. Let's start with a survivor, Derek Thomas, shown here with his girlfriend, Amanda Post, one of those killed that night, returning home from a summer workshop. Burned over 85% of his body, Derek had 42 surgeries, and he showed a remarkable resiliency. He was riding with Amanda and 2 other friends in a Ford Expedition that swerved out of control on a mountain road and collided with a van.
I remember feeling a swerve and a jolt, and then all of a sudden, I don't remember anything.
The crash was horrific, leaving 4 dead and 15 injured. The attorney for the Post family claims it should have been avoidable.
The vehicle should have been equipped with electronic stability control, which Ford in this particular vehicle calls advanced track, which they had for the vehicle and offered it as optional equipment for an extra $800.
His claim is that advanced track should have been standard equipment, that its computer program would have put the SUV back on track without rolling over. But it wasn't standard equipment. Buyers had to pay extra that year.
Instead of a marketing decision, if it had been a safety decision, this wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't be here.
The families of the victims didn't return calls. They're still reeling from the tragedy.
Tortured. Families are tortured. They live through this every day.
Back to Derek Thomas. After almost a year in the hospital, he's back home and an inspiration to the boys on his old rugby team.
How'd you guys do? Awesome.
Obviously a long, hard road ahead for him. Now, Ford says in documents that the claims are unfounded. I spoke to an attorney for them who said he will get back to me at some point. The case may be heard in about a year or year and a half. Live downtown, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.